If someone tried to invade Russia tomorrow, what would they actually face? Weapons that never jam? Tanks built for eternal ice? Or just carefully packaged propaganda? Today we open the Kremlin's black box, separating myth from raw lethality and revealing the real inventory behind Russia's defense. First, infantry and light weapons. Kalashnikov AK-12, a necessary evolution. The new standard service rifle of the Russian armed forces. While preserving the legendary reliability of the long-stroke gas piston that defines the AK platform, it modernizes soldier ergonomics. An adjustable stock, integrated Picatinny rails for optics, and a controlled two-round burst mode bring the system into the 21st century. It is an effort to modernize the individual Russian infantryman, gradually replacing the ubiquitous AK-74M, the black polymer veteran that still dominates reserve stocks. PKP Pechenig, the bone saw, a light machine gun chambered in 7.62 by 54 mm R, designed to eliminate one of the classic weaknesses of squad-level machine guns: barrel changes. Using a forced air cooling system inspired by armored vehicle technology, the Pecheneg's barrel is not swapped during combat. This allows the gunner to sustain continuous punishing fire without interruption, suppressing enemy positions while infantry elements advance. SVDM Dragunov, the long arm of the squad, a modernization of the Cold War era semi-automatic precision rifle. This is not a lone sniper's weapon, but a designated marksman rifle operating inside the platoon. The M variant introduces a heavier barrel, a folding stock for transport inside armored vehicles, and a stiffer chassis. These upgrades extend the squad's effective lethal reach to 800 meters. When firing, improves 7-in-1 ammunition. RPG-7V2 and Kornet-D, the Armored Hunters. At the individual level, the immortal RPG-7V2 remains the soldier's pocket artillery, now firing tandem warheads capable of defeating reactive armor. Against heavier threats at long range, the Kornet-D laser beam riding guided missile system can be deployed from a tripod or vehicle mount. It is capable of penetrating up to 1,300 millimeters of rolled homogeneous steel, engineered specifically to defeat modern Western main battle tanks such as the Abrams and the Leopard 2. Ratnik Combat System, the digital armor, not a weapon, but an ecosystem. Ratnik integrates advanced ballistic protection, capable of stopping sniper fire at short distances, with encrypted digital communications through the Strelitz system, allowing commanders to see each soldier's position on a tablet interface. Thermal vision devices and reflex sights complete the package. Together, these elements transform the conscript into a protected, networked combat unit directly linked to artillery and aviation support. 2. The Iron Fist, main battle tanks. T-90M, Proryev 3, the frontline predator. Currently the most capable and technologically mature tank fielded in large numbers by Russia, setting aside the rare T-14 Armata. It addresses a fatal weakness of earlier designs by relocating ammunition away from the autoloader carousel into an isolated compartment at the rear of the turret, significantly improving crew survivability. Fitted with the latest Relict explosive reactive armor, capable of disrupting kinetic penetrators, along with hunter-killer panoramic sights and the high-precision 2A46 M5 cannon, it represents the spearhead reserved for elite guard units. T-80 BVM, the Arctic Flyer, a deep modernization of the classic Soviet gas turbine tank, powered more like a jet engine than a diesel. While conventional tanks struggle in extreme cold, the T-80's turbine starts instantly at -40 degrees Celsius and delivers brutal acceleration. This makes it uniquely suited for northern borders and winter warfare. Its fuel consumption is severe, but its speed, combined with the modern Sosna-U fire control system, turns it into a dangerous flanking platform. To 72 B3M, the Armored Horde. Not the best, but the most numerous. This is the backbone of the Russian armored force, a cheap, rugged chassis from the 1970s upgraded with modern electronics and a more powerful engine producing 1,130 horsepower. The philosophy here is good enough mass. It can confront most battlefield threats and is affordable enough to be deployed in the thousands, overwhelming enemy defenses through sheer numerical saturation. BMPT Terminator, the tank bodyguard. A vehicle without real equivalents, born from the brutal lessons of urban combat in Grozny. Built on a T-72 tank chassis but without a large main gun, it instead mounts an unmanned turret bristling with weapons. Twin 30mm autocannons, 4 Ataka missiles, and automatic grenade launchers. Its sole purpose is to escort main battle tanks and annihilate enemy infantry hidden in buildings and trenches, hunting rocket teams before they can ambush armor. This allows the T-90 and T-72 to focus exclusively on heavy targets. 3. Transport and mobility, the mechanized cavalry. BMP-3, the light tank in disguise. Unlike Western counterparts that prioritize crew protection, this vehicle bets on raw firepower. Its turret combines a 100mm gun with a 30mm autocannon, allowing it to swim across rivers and demolish enemy fortifications. The trade-off is deliberate. Lightweight aluminum armor sacrifices crew protection in exchange for an aggressive, offensive profile that blurs the line between infantry carrier and light tank. BTR-82A, the Step Sprinter, a modern evolution of the wheeled 8x8 armored personnel carrier. Faster and cheaper than tracked vehicles, it exploits road networks to outmaneuver the enemy. Its stabilized 30mm cannon allows accurate fire while on the move, turning it into a universal battle taxi, well-suited for urban fire support and rapid infantry deployment. Kamaz Typhoon K, the bunker on wheels. A modern mine-resistant ambush-protected vehicle built around ceramic armor and a V-shaped hull designed to deflect improvised explosive blasts. Unlike the thin-skinned Soviet-era transports of the past, it offers genuinely protected mobility. Its role is to move military police and rear-area troops safely through hostile territory, reducing vulnerability to ambushes and roadside explosives. 4. The God of War. Artillery and tactical missiles. 2S-19 Mista-S, the mobile hammer. The standard 152mm self-propelled howitzer. Equipped with an autoloader and designed for shoot-and-scoot warfare, its doctrine is brutally simple. Deliver massive volumes of guided or conventional fire at ranges of up to 30 kilometers, then relocate before enemy counter-battery radars can calculate the point of origin. The result is sustained fire superiority without remaining exposed. TOS-1A Solnsapek, the thermobaric nightmare. Mounted on a T-72 tank chassis, this system does not rely on conventional explosives. Instead, it fires fuel air warheads. Upon detonation, they disperse a burning aerosol cloud that consumes oxygen across the target area and generates an immense pressure wave. This effect makes it especially lethal against troops sheltering inside bunkers or trenches, where fragmentation weapons lose effectiveness. Tornado S and BM-21 Grad area saturation. The classic Grad system blankets an entire grid square with 40 unguided rockets in seconds. Its modern counterpart, the 300mm Tornado S, adds satellite guidance through GLONASS. With the ability to strike targets at distances of up to 120 kilometers, it allows Russian forces to neutralize troop concentrations or entire convoys with a single salvo, blending Soviet-style volume of fire with digital precision. 9K720 Iskander-M, the door opener. A tactical ballistic missile capable of hypersonic flight and aggressive evasive maneuvers designed to defeat missile defenses. With a range of 500 kilometers, it is a first-day weapon. Its role is to cripple the enemy before ground forces advance, striking command centers, airfields, and radar installations with surgical accuracy, opening the battle space for follow-on operations. 5. Command of the Skies, VKS Aerospace Forces. Sukhoi Su-57 Felon, the invisible sniper. Produced in limited numbers, this is Russia's elite stealth platform. Its doctrine is not close-range dogfighting. Instead, it is designed to hunt from distance, using side-looking radar arrays and ultra-long-range missiles to target enemy airborne early warning aircraft. By eliminating these flying command nodes, it aims to blind opposing air defenses before the wider battle even begins. Sukhoi Su-35's Flanker E, the combat acrobat. The final evolution of the air superiority fighter, sacrificing stealth in favor of raw, aerodynamic dominance. Equipped with three-dimensional thrust vectoring, it can perform extreme maneuvers, including rotating around its own axis in midair, allowing the pilot to point the nose and fire at adversaries positioned behind the aircraft. In close combat, physics becomes its primary weapon. Sukhoi Su-34 Fullback, the flying tank. A unique tactical bomber where the pilot sits side by side inside a heavily armored titanium cockpit tub measuring 17 millimeters in thickness. Designed for low-level penetration and sustained exposure to small arms fire, it delivers heavy ordnance directly along the front line. Few combat aircraft offer the same combination of payload, protection, and crew endurance. Kamov Ka-52 Alligator, the Armored Predator. The most distinctive attack helicopter in the inventory, using a twin-rotor coaxial configuration without a tail rotor for extreme agility in mountainous terrain. It is the only attack helicopter in the world fitted with ejection seats for its crew. Armed with Vickers missiles capable of defeating Western main battle tanks at distances of up to 10 kilometers, it serves as the Praetorian Guard of advancing ground columns. 6. Air Defense, the Iron Shield. S-400 Triumph, the Exclusion Zone. A long-range strategic air defense system capable of tracking up to 80 targets simultaneously and engaging them at distances of up to 400 kilometers. Its purpose goes far beyond shooting down aircraft. Deployed correctly, it creates vast anti-access and area denial bubbles, turning entire regions of airspace into lethal zones. Enemy bombers and fighters are forced to fly at dangerous altitudes, rely on standoff weapons, or abandon the mission altogether. Panzer S-1, the Bodyguard. A mobile hybrid defense system mounted on a truck chassis, armed with twin 30mm automatic cannons and 12 rapid reaction missiles. Its critical role is close protection. Panzer shields S-400 batteries and armored columns from low, slow, and elusive threats, kamikaze drones, attack helicopters, and cruise missiles attempting to slip through the strategic air defense umbrella. 7. The Navy and Strategic Weapons. Yasenem-class submarines, the Silent Predator. The most advanced nuclear-powered attack submarine fielded by Moscow, rivaling the best Western designs in acoustic stealth. Unlike older ballistic missile submarines built primarily for deterrence, the Yasen is a true hunter. Armed with Kaliber and Onyx cruise missiles, it is designed to vanish into the Atlantic, threatening aircraft carrier strike groups or distant coastlines with large-scale conventional strikes launched without warning. Admiral Gorshkov-class frigates, the new Navy. Far removed from the oversized and inefficient cruisers of the Soviet era, this class represents the modern face of the fleet. Compact, stealthy, and heavily armed, it is the first surface combatant designed from the outset to fire the hypersonic Zircon missile. This allows a relatively small warship to engage and destroy much larger naval targets at distances of up to 1,000 kilometers, redefining naval lethality. Kach 47M2 Kinjal, the Unstoppable Strike. An air-launched aeroballistic missile deployed from MiG-31K interceptors, accelerating to speeds of Mach 10, designed specifically to evade current missile defense systems, including platforms such as Patriot. It serves as a strategic trump card. Its role is to destroy high-value targets, aircraft carriers, or deeply buried command bunkers, using overwhelming kinetic energy without the need for a nuclear payload. If this video added something to your understanding of military power and defense, consider subscribing. Your like and your comment help keep the channel going. Until next time.